From one of the loudest venues in the National Football League, you get a look there at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. They'll run with a rookie drafted in the 3rd round. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 4.
Yellow. Attack, attack. Yellow.
Throwing now is Mahomes. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. The Chiefs at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school.
And Xavier Worthy, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 7-0.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now the Central Florida product, it's R.J. Harvey. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos 1st down. That run's successful in large part because they had a lot of extra help blocking up front.
Yeah, you've got guys who can do that very, very well. In addition, they can catch the football. So sometimes when they line up with 3 tight ends, it's not necessarily to run it, and that gives you an advantage when you do decide to barrel off the line of scrimmage and block people downfield.
On 1st down, back to Harvey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field, despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll go play action with Nix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Nix going to give to Harvey. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Throw caught by Flowers. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 19 yards on the pickup there. And now they'll have it 1st and goal. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. Harvey is going backwards here, all the way back to the 5-yard line. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. Throwing Nix. And they're going to get it. They bring it down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. A huge win defensively there on the sack, setting them back 12 yards. And now 3rd and goal. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try and throw. Here's Nix. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down.
Yellow, yellow. I'll go on, 80. Hero,
shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. But such a costly interception, nearly a pick six, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. R.J. Harvey, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Broncos are an extra point away from drawing level. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, a mistake there. The kickoff out of bounds. Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too. Much. Nico Collins, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down. But you look at this Bronco defense. Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
What they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against some people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Easy. Hey, ribble in.
Mahomes now to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's good for 28 yards.
A great job there, and that old cliche, taking what the defense gives you, comes right into play. Nothing too out of the ordinary about the throw. Just a little dump off over the middle. But what is out of the ordinary is what he did with it after the catch. Not only did he grab the ball, but how about the significant yardage he picked up after he pulled it in.
These two teams all tied after 1.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 31-yard
Second quarter
line.
from Arrowhead, it's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it 2nd down and 12. Here's Mahomes to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Let's go, Louie! Hey, 57.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll try to pick it up himself. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. But he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space. Couldn't uncover the end of the route. And that one winds up incomplete.
180!
Mahomes throwing on fourth. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on fourth. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Bowles. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here's a 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Bowles. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
Yellow! Yellow! 480!
Now Mahomes. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Rice. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. That is caught by Rice for a Kansas City touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 14-7. 14.
Broncos 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
2nd and 10. Nix to the air. They'll swing this out to Harvey. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
That's good for Broncos. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Harvey now on 1st and 10. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And incomplete on the deep ball. Now it's 2nd and 10. To throw is Nix. That's to the running back, R.J. Harvey. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Third and 5. To throw, here's Nix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Broncos first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Denver.
Nix looking to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Nix. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
At the 17-yard line.
Here's Nix. Touchdown, Broncos! Cortland Sutton, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Bombers. Show.
They'll try and throw for it. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it, because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius, as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Now here's Mahomes. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bonito. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Nix from the shotgun. We'll get that complete to Vele. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Operating from the gun, Nix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down.
Well, that's a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open, he takes off and tries to run for it. He gets to the sidelines and gets out of bounds with a first down.
Working out of the gun is Nix. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
He gets this into the hands of Harvey. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And it is good. Oh, that one looked to be in trouble the whole way, but it does get over the bar. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Picked up by Riley Moss. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Their own 28-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. He'll air this one out for Mims. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. A huge play there for Denver. 59 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Operating from the gun, Nix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Broncos take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
They'll run on first down. Bowles. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
Yellow.
Throwing now is Mahomes. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
44-yard line.
Yellow. Yellow. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Riley Moss. And the Broncos are going to have it here just past the 25. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives. And you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. Think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept a pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
Again, it's Harvey. And he powers his way up past the 30. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They'll go play action with Nix. They'll let this go deep for Sutton. Oh, wide open, complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Broncos are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Chiefs 14. Matthew White set to kick off.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 possessions.
What's up, dog? Living good. Get them. You know. Yep. Oh, here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Oh, I knows what you was about to say, bro.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
Yeah. Bad.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do, where they are.
Not blitzing.
They've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That's a nice play there.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Mahomes going to throw.
Damn.
Here's big tight end here. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 33. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
I'm about to keep blitzing, Sue. Fuck them.
Come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Up the middle they go. Bowles. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down.
Defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Damn. That nigga, bro, what the fuck? That's fucking crazy. I thought I had a sack. Is this nigga running the ball? So he done gave up.
They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st.
Nigga, I'm coming for you, bro. Oh, I know what he about to do. Never mind. Fuck. No way. Okay, hey. Bro, this fucking training shit, dog. Got my team fast as fuck. Quentin Johnston, like 96 speed. That's what we do, man. Weak ass nigga. Give me that. Give me that. This game's over. He was actually winning 14-7 at one point. Then had to lock the fuck in, nigga. This nigga fumbled the ball, did. What you been doing, bro? What you been up to?
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last time because they moved.
Sound like you recovered. You got a hangover, dog? Ah. Yeah. Bro, it's so cool. You could like leave your linebackers in man covers versus fucking receivers. Like Quay Walker got like 91 speed. Yeah, we about to change that.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes.
Take up.
Let this go for the end zone. And now here's another interception.
You test past her tan like that, dog. Come on.
And the Broncos are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent.
Well, I have Omaha.
Of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He'll air this one out from Mims. And got his man complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is over. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be.
Yes, sir. You was on earlier? No. When I made the party, it said you was on like a few hours ago. Oh, yeah. Just waiting on Adrian, bro. Bro, did you watch me and Tyrell game last night? I was trying so hard to get that shit. Nigga can never say anything. I know, I barely got it. He could never say anything to us ever again. They was trying to switch the subject so bad. Like, you know.
focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Mahomes now to throw.
Is that my first sack of the game? Nigga can't get, bro. If you can't get around mid blitz, I'm not gonna stop doing it, bro.
His team trailed by multiple touchdowns, and a late sack, just a parting gift from the
Yeah.
defense for him to take back to the locker room.
Look.
Here's the Chiefs punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone.
He don't want me to get 50. It's easy. That's crazy.
This is going to be a delay. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. Here's the Chiefs punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. Now a fair catch called for and made right on the 45-yard line.
Yeah, we throwing this up,
So we're changing
bitch.
possession here on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. They've got good starting field position as they come up here.
See if this play works.
At their own 46.
No, go back.
To throw is Nix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Damn, that nigga, I would have scored if I wouldn't get pressure on me. Fuck.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ballgame.